What's good, YouTube? This is Stormy B-Man coming back at you with another video. This time, I'm covering the welterweight fight, WBC welterweight fight between Shawn Porter and Ugas. This fight is not receiving much coverage at this time, and I think it's because there's so much other news going around in the boxing world, particularly around the heavyweight division, what's going on with Top Rank Boxing, signing different fighters that were contracted to face one another, potentially, and things falling out. So I think this fight is being lost in the shuffle, so to speak. But now I'm primed to say something that may not be popular opinion. This Saturday night, when this fight takes place, I'm going to go out on a limb, which I don't do a lot, actually, and I'm going to pick Ugas for an upset. The reason being, Shawn Porter, who was once welterweight champion before, and Kell Brook ended up taking his title from him, appears to be, to me, the type of fighter who does very well when he's chasing a title, but he doesn't seem to show the substance to be able to retain and go on a run with the title. Had he went ahead and faced Earl Spence Jr. after winning this title from Danny Garcia in a unification match, the winner of that fight not only would have been a unified champion, but it would have also put Shawn Porter in a position to train more diligently and to be at a place mentally focused with his edge of defending his world title. And who knows? We know that Earl would have been heavily favored in a fight between the two. But just let's think hypothetically for a moment if he somehow inked out a victory. A victory like that would be a shot in the arm for any champion, and you can become 10% better based on something like that alone. Then a fight against Ugas would not necessarily be tabbed as a fight that's a letdown. You're a champion going in, and you're looking to defend, and you're looking to smash all comers. That's kind of how I see that. I think Shawn avoided Spence, looked to take what he may perceive to be an easier route, and sometimes that just does not play well for a guy that's looking to soft shoe around anyone that is maybe a potential threat. Ugas, who currently has a record of 23-3 with 11 KOs at the age of 32, is a boxer. In some instances, he can be considered a boxer puncher. But what's interesting is, being of the Cuban descent and having a Cuban background, a 2008 bronze medalist, he is primed for an upset. These two guys met a few years ago, I think it was 2016 or 2017, in sparring, where they were, working together in the gym. And Porter, even though his base style is kind of a rough, mauling and brawling type, physical, keep a guy on his heels type style, I don't know that that may work for him in this fight with Ugas. The Cuban fighters who came up through the boxing program, this is what they know. This is what they're used to facing on the other side. And if Porter doesn't have any ring generalship to bring into the situation, he may find himself in a situation where he can lose the match. I'm going with Ugas based on boxing. These judges are becoming really strange in that they're not just awarding what we call effective aggressiveness anymore. You have to actually have results out of what you're doing, whether it's putting people on the canvas, you know, getting standing 8 counts and things like that. This man may be able to box his way to a victory over Porter easily. All we have to do is look at the Charlo Harrison fight as an example. This is why I'm seeing this fight in this particular manner. Shawn Porter, who brings in a record of 29-2 with 1 draw and 17 KOs, is 31 years of age and 2-time welterweight champion. He's going to have to bring it, but he's going to have to bring more than just his brutal, mauling, rough, tough, aggressive style. He's going to have to be able to work behind his jab. He's going to have to be able to use angles instead of just on-rushing. He's going to have to be able to fight on the inside and counter shots off of Ugas. Ugas may not necessarily have the same punching power that you would like to see, but as a clean, effective boxer, he throw his shots correctly, he could actually have an advantage. Porter does have the greater experience and background, where he has fought the likes of Devin Alexander and Paulie Malignaggi, Adrian Broner, and Kell Brook, providing him with one of the best ring resumes in today's boxing. His second defeat, which came to Keith "one-time" Thurman on June 25th, 2016, was a real learning experience for Porter. And I believe that's what put him in a position to win his second world title. He looked for an immediate rematch, and Thurman kind of ran away from the game and has been MIA since, at least at the top of the division, when it comes to fighting quality opposition. I really look forward to this bout between Porter and Ugas. It's the type of fight that could surprisingly be an entertaining matchup. So my advice is tune in this Saturday to see what happens. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the LDBC, New Media, the Lions Den boxing community. That's all I have for you at this moment. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And leave some comments to let me know what you would like to hear Stormy B-Man speak on. That's all I have for you now, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.